Imagine a superpower where the elite military wasn't a separate class, but a rotating group of farmers, shepherds, and poets. 1 Chronicles 27 reveals David's National Guard, a system designed to ensure the army never became a tool for domestic tyranny because the soldiers were the citizens. This structure allowed citizen soldiers to remain in their communities, farms, and businesses for the majority of the year, while ensuring the kingdom always had a constant, ready force for defense and security. Chapter 27 of 1 Chronicles offers a fascinating snapshot of David's highly organized kingdom, revealing the careful planning behind Israel's strength and unity. The army was split into 12 divisions, each serving 1 month a year, ensuring constant protection and readiness so that Israel was never left undefended. Each division had a named commander, honoring their loyalty and service, and giving every soldier a leader to follow and trust. Next came the leaders of the 12 tribes, representing their people before the king and acting as a vital link between the monarchy and the nation. David's government balanced military strength with civil administration, blending power with wisdom to keep the kingdom stable. The king's officials managed royal resources, fields, vineyards, herds, and storehouses, ensuring the nation's wealth and food supplies were secure. Each role, from the smallest task to the greatest responsibility, was vital for the kingdom's prosperity and daily life. The chapter ends with David's closest advisors, counselors, scribes, tutors, and friends, trusted individuals who shaped decisions and guided the king. These wise and loyal men helped David rule wisely, offering insight and support in times of peace and challenge. The detailed roster showed a kingdom built on order, loyalty, and shared responsibility, where every name mattered. Every leader, from general to tutor, played a part in Israel's strength, weaving together the fabric of a united nation. This structure was a blueprint for a thriving nation, inspiring future generations with its vision of order and cooperation. Israel's leadership was a model of order and balance, carefully designed to serve both the people and the king. At the heart of this system stood King David, who presided over military, civil, and economic branches, each with its own responsibilities and leaders. The army was organized into rotating divisions, ensuring the nation's security while preventing any single group from being overburdened or exhausted. Local justice and administration were entrusted to tribal leaders and elders who acted as a vital link between the people and the king's authority. Royal officials and administrators managed the kingdom's resources, overseeing everything from grain supplies to finances, fueling prosperity and growth. David's trusted inner circle of counselors provided wisdom and guidance, reflecting his commitment to wise and thoughtful leadership. This blend of military strength, fair representation, and careful management created a golden age of peace, prosperity, and justice for Israel. Chronicles presents a vision of unity and stability under God's chosen king, where every part of society worked together in harmony. For returning exiles, these lists were more than history, they were hope. Each name connected them to a legacy of faith and purpose. The structure showed everyone had a role in rebuilding the nation. It was a divine model for order and responsibility. Naming each leader affirmed that God values every individual. No one was forgotten, every contribution mattered. The lists proved God's promises to Abraham and David were alive. Chronicles reassured the people God's faithfulness endures and their future was secure. 1 Chronicles 27 isn't just history, it foreshadows Christ's kingdom. David's organized reign points to Jesus, the perfect king. The 12 commanders echo the 12 apostles, foundations of the church. The army's vigilance mirrors the spiritual readiness of believers. Royal stewards reflect our call to manage God's gifts faithfully. David's kingdom, though impressive, was temporary. Jesus's is eternal. The order and unity under David hint at the peace and righteousness of Christ's reign. Chronicles stirs longing for the true king and his everlasting kingdom. Are you ready to continue? Just click here and come along with me to the next chapter.